So little Timmy's graduating boot camp. So cute, so awesome to see him in his sailor uniform. But guess what? You gotta pay $5 to watch it. Stay tuned to find out why that is, and we'll talk a little bit about this. Stay tuned. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to NickyMGTV for another video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below if you do have questions. But as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all the good stuff that helps the channel grow. We appreciate it over here. Looking at this, there is actually a big uproar of what's happening over at Great Lakes at Recruit Training Command, and it's really not the fault of the Recruit Training Command at all. It's actually because there is actually another page on Facebook that is utilizing the same exact template, the same exact photos, the same exact everything. It is marketing that it is using its page for live events of the graduations. As you guys know, during COVID-19, everything has pretty much gone to isolation mode where all of these have had to be on a recorded platform, and now families were not able to go visit, and that has still been the case even until now, and that change was implemented early this year without any change coming in the foreseeable future. Now, there are some key differences with a lot of the graduations that you're going to notice, and that is because this page markets them very different than the pages that the official Navy Recruit Training Command uses. Now, I will link that down below. That way you do not get linked to the wrong one, and that's important because the scam one is actually soliciting people for money in order to be registered with this site, which obviously there is a issue with that where people will get scammed. Some main differences, though, that you will see between the official Recruit Training Command and this other one is the other one that is a scam is actually the one that will say a TV station, and also on top of that they will show that they have live viewings of their graduation, but really they don't. And another thing is they do annotate when the graduations are occurring, which really are not occurring at 9:15, which they do list on their site as the official time which you can watch these. But they also do a lot of spam work on the official U.S. Navy Recruit Training Command as well, where they are currently spamming comments on their videos on a regular basis, telling parents and families and everyone else that's maybe looking to go to Navy boot camp to go visit and watch their graduations at their live website. And what's interesting about this is that this site does not utilize any of the official platforms that the Navy or Recruit Training Command will ever use, to include YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and DVids, which if you don't know what that is, you can always Google that as well. But it has a lot of military content, videos, photos as well. Now, it may not come to a surprise to many of you guys, but the military has been a target of many different scams on a regular basis, as a uniform does create a sense of honor, credibility, trustworthiness, which they know can be vulnerable, especially to an audience or a population that's wanting to support the military, because we do have such great support from the population, generally speaking. And I will say this, I do have older people in my family that may fall for this kind of stuff, so that's why I'm also educating on it, because it's kind of crazy that we still are having scams happen in 2020. Like, it's not obvious, but people will fall for these. And I also have personally been involved in scams, not like I've bought those, by the way, but people have used my photos in military uniforms in order to market themselves, or the scammers, to people on online dating sites. And pretty much I've heard of people sending thousands and thousands of dollars to this random person, which really most of the time these people do live in Nigeria and things like that. And I can say that on a factual basis because if you look at my analytics on Instagram, you will see that there is a significant population from Nigeria, even though I do not even have a base that would be based in Nigeria for any reason whatsoever. So, and there's really not much that Recruit Training Command can actually do to fight this other than say, hey, that's not us, that's not our page, things like that. But the reality of this is it's very scary, because a lot of you guys want to see your family members. You guys want to support them as much as possible, and you're willing to maybe part a few bucks with that, or maybe even more. And that's where we are going to see this. So just be wary. The military will not ask you for $1 from your family. Everything is for free at that case. So I found this story crazy, that people are making such an identical site, like all that work, all that effort to make it to the T, almost exactly the same. And even some of my photos have been used for driver's license, CAT cards, common access cards for the military. these scammers are getting better and better and better at trying to prove that they are who they say they are. It's very unfortunate. So please be aware. Do not fall for these. Even if there are people in the military, dating stuff, all that, be aware. And that leads us to this part of the video of what do you guys think about the scams that you're seeing with the military? There's been tons of them. I know I've only touched base on 2 of them with Bootcamp in my own personal experience, but have you heard or seen any other scams out there that people should be weary of, because we are such a impressionable and targetable audience, and it's easy to market to us and understand the culture even a little bit to allow themselves to weasel in and make a few bucks here or there. But again, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys do have questions about this or anything else, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.